Wuhan, the city at the heart of the COVID-19 epidemic in central China's Hubei province, is transforming large, unoccupied spaces into Fangcang, or temporary shelter hospitals, to treat patients with mild or moderate symptoms. They are modeled after medical facilities used in military field operations. Sports facilities, schools, factories, warehouses, and transportation hubs across the city have been converted into these shelter hospitals, providing more than 35,500 additional beds. Let's take a closer look at Dongxihu Shelter Hospital, a repurposed exhibition center, and see how it works. Dongxihu has 3 exhibition halls and a medical area occupying a combined space larger than 3 standard soccer fields. The shelter hospital has been divided into a contaminated area, a buffer area, and a sterilized area with emergency passages and supply access. There are separate passages for patients and medical workers. There are 1,461 total beds in the 3 halls. The shelter hospital received around 1,430 patients per day during the epidemic's peak, approaching its maximum capacity. There are 1,169 total medical staff working at Dongxihu Shelter Hospital, including medical workers and auxiliary staff. More than 1,000 of them are from provinces and cities outside Hubei, while only 87 are local. Dongxihu Shelter Hospital has set up a hierarchical management system. The medical staff work in shifts and rotate every 6 hours. They can take 1 day off after working 2 days. In one shift, a doctor and 5 nurses are in charge of monitoring around 100 patients. There are 54 cleaners alternating among 3 shifts each day. The shelter hospital disposes of 600 to 700 kilograms of medical waste per day on average. The waste will be turned into more than 300 kilograms of harmless residue through high-temperature sterilization. It will then be transported to a designated incinerator. The shelter hospital also offers a library and psychological assistance. Most COVID-19 patients with mild or moderate symptoms staying in shelter hospitals undergo drug therapy. Nucleic acid tests and CT scans are essential for diagnosing COVID-19. There are 2 mobile CT scanners at Dongxihu Shelter Hospital. Each scanner has been able to serve 100 to 120 patients per day since hospital administrators streamlined the process. But ideally, there should be 1 CT scanner for every 500 patients, meaning the facility's equipment was insufficient for meeting the patients' needs during the epidemic's peak. Patients can be discharged from the shelter hospital after meeting the criteria shown in the chart. By March the 4th, Dongxihu Shelter Hospital had received 1,760 COVID-19 patients. Of them, 789 were discharged after recovering, and 697 were transferred to other designated hospitals for further treatment after their conditions worsened. There are only 274 patients left at Dongxihu. The situation in Wuhan remains severe. However, by being able to accommodate thousands of COVID-19 patients, these shelter hospitals have helped curb the spread of the virus.